So let's have a quick. I will talk a bit about chapter 8, and I will go. I will continue chapter 8 on next Tuesday. So please go home and have a look. Now, and friction is in Chinese is this one. And be careful, we have an R here. Oh, we have an R here. So does anybody know what is this one? Does anybody know? So this one is so if you go to the other side of the university, that they read a lot. Okay, so this is friction with an R here. Without an R, it is this one. It's okay. So, and in chapter 4, we talk about these two kinds of supports, and of course, we will need it in the examinations. Which are what? This one is what are the names of these two types of support? This one is pin, good. And what's this one? Roller, very good. And these two we talk about we talk about this a lot. And but in real life, in real life that many types of supports are not like this. So if we have if you put something on here, and then of course force, if you don't put a force here, then it will stay here. But if you put a force there, then it will start to move. So if there is no, if you only apply a little bit of force here, and it will not move, and it will move if you push it very hard. So in reality, in real life, we usually have this. And this is called dry friction. So if we put a bit of force there, it will not move, and if we push very hard, and it will move. This is one type of friction. And this is the type of friction we talk about here in this course. And for your scooter, for your motorbike, and you need to replace the oil sometimes, because and for this oil, it is usually for this one, right? And you need the right kind of we call lubricant. Or scooter. So you need to have lubricant for your scooter, right? And you need the right one. If you put the wrong one, that there will be some viscous or fluid friction there. And this one will be talked about in the year 3 fluid mechanics. And in this course, we are talking about dry friction there. We will talk about dry friction in this, always a simplified or a simple version of dry friction here. And before we end today's course, let's draw the free body diagram of, we will start from this free body diagram on Tuesday. Now we have, let's say we have let's say we have a block, and it is, a block is placed on the surface, and the block is on this surface, and we know we have friction. Now from our statics or from your high school physics, of course we know we have a weight W here. And from what you know that what are there any other force we should put it in? Should we add any other force here? We have gravity W, and what else? What do we need to add? Reaction force, right? And of course we need to add reaction force. And if we push, and for example, if we push a bit of force to the right, we have P. And for example, if my mobile phone is put here and I put a bit of force here and it will not move, why? Because we have dry friction. So we have a friction force here. F. So I will start from here on Tuesday, the relationship between these four. I'll start from here on Tuesday.